Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground, right side. Polanco throws to first in time. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Missed inside with the curve. What a stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. Curveball over for a called strike. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The 1-2 gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rosarena tracks it down for the out. Bichette up to the dish. That one misses. Ball one. One out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick 3 bats.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 1.
Seager.
This is again 5 in a row.
2-0.
Slice the other way and foul. And the pitch. That missed by a lot. 3-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play. Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means. But at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
On the ground to first. Over to Swanson. And that is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Austin Riley. In the air, center field. Trout is there. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Randy Arozarena at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. NL goes down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now it's even up. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days. That's about as nasty of a spitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
1 down, base is empty. 0-1 there. No score here in the second. And a curve is down and in.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. That one not close. And a count 2-1. And another ball. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
1-0.
Rodriguez off of first with 2 away.
No, that
one misses, and that's ball 2. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And he walked him.
Take your base, ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
The left-hander on now, Blake Snell.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Contreras on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kevin Gausman. Dansby Swanson stands in. The pitch. Up the middle, Seager fires to first on the run, and Swanson is set down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout settles under it. Snags it for the second out. And now it's Christian Walker. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
To the right side, Polanco. In plenty of time to first, third out. Nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one is inside. 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball.
It's a leadoff walk, And that's the go-ahead run.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Bichette up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air. A Rosarena on his horse. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags at second. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Trout stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike. 3-0.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's too high, ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, boo.
Vladdy takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
In the dirt. Throw gets by him at second. Two on, 1 out. And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Evan Phillips.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from him.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Second and third, 2 down. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. 2 men left straight. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Framber Valdez. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Corner at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Up the middle. Seager. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Back back at Globe Life Field. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Julio Rodriguez. The 1-0. Just missed. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and it's a full count. Here comes a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
That one off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And this is inside. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. 1 away with a runner at third. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air, left field, down the line. Arozarena after it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the frame. So we're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Justin Verlander.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Went down on strikes his first time through. And ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kevin Kelly up and throwing. Munoz warming up as well. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now Dansby Swanson late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
They get the force. Third out. That ends the frame. Another inning in the books, but not before they put a hit on the board and erase the no-no. The AL lead. Back in Arlington. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. Freddie Peralta taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's outside. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And a good eye there. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
That's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the dirt. Bichette into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Righty delivers. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Splits the plate, and it's 3-2.
You got a full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Man at second.
2-1.
Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. What a play. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Alex Wood. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Contreras stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
0-1.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Nico Horner. Over to Polanco. They get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Peralta back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 away. Now the left fielder, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Jansen to hit. That catches the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. It's in and out of his glove. but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's a lead for the American League, 2-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Yohan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Carroll at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, Shohei Ohtani.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That one is absolutely belted. That's back and gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. I love the approach as a pitch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nolan Arenado.
And he would be the tying run, Boots, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And he blows that one 5 out of 100. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got to see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. So remaining in the game defensively, Nolan Arenado. He'll play 3rd after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Polanco stands in now, looks at that one inside. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Stephen Kwan. 1 out and the base is empty for him. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Pinch hitter coming on, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking for a 2-out spark, but the base is empty. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that is that. AL staying in the game on defense, Stephen Kwan. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Grant. So now a pinch hitter, Brian Reynolds. Big spot for him here. The pitch. Swings through that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. Now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Comes up empty. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Keep him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. So remaining in the game defensively, Ryan Reynolds will be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. The wind of the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds grabs it on the run.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Harold Ramirez.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. 4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Adley Rutschman. Runner on first with 1 down. On the mound now, Michael King.
2-0.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late, safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Just outside. And the count's full. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tristan Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-2.
Hit in the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the left fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And takes low for ball
1. 2-1.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Blue, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's off.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
New pitcher on now, Joe Musgrove.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Colton Keith taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker, 1 for 2.
Now playing
and a pitch.
Number 36.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Number 7, Brendan Rutschman.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Ramirez makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
The right fielder.
So up next, Corbin Carroll. Torey Lovello making a move for a new bat. Brandon Nimmo. Runner on first and one down for him. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has putter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless...
On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.